All right, GoJackets. It's a good question. The main technique with dealing with anxiety is awareness and acceptance. Say, for example, you got these big life stressors happening in your life. You feel like you're working on them and you're doing the right steps to move forward with it, but it's still stressful. Big life changes are stressful, and when you're taking care of this stuff, when you're actually doing things to deal with these life changes, it feels fine because you're working on it. But a lot of times you'll get the anxiety when you're just trying to chill out, and your mind won't let you chill out. Your mind keeps on thinking about it. So you have to say, okay, this is why I'm anxious, because I have these big life changes happening in my life, and it's hard to deal with. And you have to say, okay, well, I'm anxious about it. Accept it and say, why am I anxious about it? Because it's important. I'm anxious about it because it's important, and it can affect me in a positive or negative way based on how I do on it, and it's important. And once you acknowledge that this is why you're feeling anxious and that it's an important matter, you have to be honest with yourself and say, hey, what am I doing to take this the next step further? You have to ask yourself, am I doing the correct next step? And if you're being honest with yourself, you'll realize that yes, I am doing the right next step. I'm moving forward. I'll acknowledge this anxiety, but I'm doing the right next step, and it's okay for me to just chill out now. And you might just feel a little anxious, but that's how it is. If you find yourself the answers being that you're not taking the right next step, that you're procrastinating, and that you're being apathetic or just not performing well, if that's what the answer is when you ask yourself how you're doing, then you need to take that next right step, or else you will feel anxious. And you can't lie to yourself. That's what anxiety is. It's asking yourself questions. It's asking yourself, is this going to be okay? Am I doing it right? Am I going to get stressed out? Is this going to affect me in a negative way? And you just have to answer your own questions, and just accept it. You can't overthink it, and you got to realize that sometimes you're going to have anxiety. Sorry, that was kind of long-winded, but I hope that helped.